Let's talk about food because
Sure.
I don't know if I've ever complimented you on this, but I tried it first at the street fair and then you catered a wedding I was at where I chose the vegetarian option because your mock duck is one of the tastiest things I've ever tried in my entire life.
Thank you. But you're not vegetarian?
I'm not vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I was like, nope, forget everything else. I want that mock duck.
Oh, okay.
It is awesome. How do you get into so you're already in a band and you're already doing your nursing and now all of a sudden you decide you want to take on the world of chefery?
Mm-hmm. So not to be depressing, but I got diagnosed with breast cancer and it's not funny either, but I just decided, you know what? I need to do another avenue of what I've always wanted to do because I don't know how long I'm going to be on the planet. So, I mean, we don't know that anyway, but when you get a diagnosis of any kind, it doesn't always have to be cancer. It's something that's not,
makes you appreciate the minutes.
Right. And so I decided that I would I would leave my double-digit paycheck hourly and go to a single-digit job and do what I really wanted to do. And I love my nursing. I do not talk about myself like bragging, but I was good. I did all straight ICU. Couldn't wait to get to work to have what we would call a 2-to-1, which means maybe there's 2 nurses to 1 patient because they have so much stuff going on, That the adrenaline, I love it. So it's not that I didn't love my job as nursing. I just wanted to do something else that I knew I loved to do too, and that's cooking. And I became someone that loved to cook, not only because I like to eat, but because I don't do sports. So my family, I'm the only one. I don't know what happened. I maybe got hit in the head, but my family would be in front of the TV watching the football and the basketball. I would be in the kitchen making up stuff. And needless to say, they never looked at what was in front of them other than the TV, and they would just put it in their mouth. So until someone said this isn't good, it was good. I just kept making stuff up. And that's how I started cooking at home. And then, I don't know what year it was, but a friend of mine who's also a nurse at the time, we just got together. She had some major surgery done and she didn't know if she was going to go back to work. And we just decided, let's start a catering business. And we were sitting in our backyard, that's like gigging, like we're going to go from making this much money to nothing, but we're going to, be happy and do it. So I had a partner for a while, and then she just chose to not do it anymore because she didn't enjoy, the uncertainty of what time am I going to get home. It just wasn't her thing to do it. But she helped me outside of that after she left the business. She said, I still want to help, but I just don't want the responsibility of having to be there if I can say no or whatever. And so I've been doing it for quite a while. And I decided all these different avenues of food, vegetarian, gluten-free, carnivorous, just because everybody... we all have somebody that we have a check by their name of friendships that have one of those things or issues or health and although I will always be asked, like, do you do this if it's like a big party? Okay, I've got some friends that do this and that. Would you do that? Everything starts out, as far as I'm concerned, vegan. When you start adding the stuff, you get, it's vegetarian or now it's, carnivore. So to me, it's no big deal. It's like, it just doesn't, it's easy to do that. And I think it's a challenge to go outside of the box of books and what people have told you to figure out different things. I just made, and I use my family and friends and sometimes coworkers, like, okay, I just made this. Will you try it? Let me know what you think. No one else has ever had it before, but hopefully it'll be okay, especially more with my vegan stuff. And that's sort of fun, and I get honest responses, but I'll just make stuff up. My sister's family, all of them are vegan. And so whenever she comes up, I always have loads of food for her to take and email me, tell me what it's like. I don't always make everything the same. I just sort of remember what I put in. Like, I don't know how much this of that I put, but I know it had like eggplant in it or whatever. But I love to cook, and I love having dinner parties. And I don't want people bringing food to my dinner parties. My friends that have come a couple times, they now know they do not bring food.
They can bring the wine, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.